awaited Heat Defiant Volume 2. I say long awaited because you guys blew us away with our Heat Defiant Volume 1. How much you guys loved it. We obviously loved it, but we did not think it would get as much.
You guys literally blew us away with how many orders came in, requests. You guys were on the Instagram and on our Facebook letting us know what styles you like, which ones you ordered, what you're wearing yourself. It looks so good. It was so fun seeing everyone's videos and their posts of seeing you guys in Holly and Maeve and Luna and Stella Star. Like Sabrina said, we had to come out with Volume 2.
We had to, guys. We had to. And we're so excited that we did. We know that you're going to love these styles. So again, coming off of Heat Defiant Volume 1, now we're with Volume 2. We're so excited to talk about this. But let's talk about something else really exciting today.
Wow.
Oh, what? We have a giveaway.
What?
So we will be giving away one of our new beautiful Volume 2 styles. On this live, just by joining today, you are automatically entered. So thank you for joining. We will also be doing some bonus entries throughout. So keep posted on what those are so that you can stay tuned and win one of these pieces.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get started. These are just like Volume 1. Just to kind of recap a little bit, these are lower density styles and low permatease. So these are also heat resistant fibers. So they are very similar to human hair. We are in the studio. We have a lot of lights on us right now. And as you can see, these are not super shiny pieces. These are going to mimic human hair, which is really important if you're looking for a style that maybe is less of a high price point, that you still want to be able to have that customization option. These are perfect for you. So let's get started. Hopefully you guys really loved last time. Ashley tried on all the styles.
I'm Ashley.
Oh,
we forgot to introduce ourselves.
Oh my God, that is so embarrassing. I am so sorry. We did totally forget to introduce ourselves.
We were just really excited about this.
Wow. They even give us a script and we didn't even follow the script.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and introduce ourselves. Hi, I'm Sabrina. I'm one of the educators here. And this is Ashley.
I'm Ashley. I'm in product development.
Okay. Now that we've introduced ourselves.
Now let's get back to what's important.
What's important. Let's introduce these styles. Thank you for reminding me, Ash.
Okay.
So on the last live, Ashley tried on all the different styles. So send us a heart in the chat if you loved her doing that. I think we're going to do it again this time.
It was fun.
Right now she's wearing Dawn in 433. And so let's start with Dawn, actually.
Okay. Perfect. So
we are going to talk about Dawn really quick. Before she tries her on, we have her in this color right here. So this is Dawn in Shaded Mocha. And right now she's wearing 433. So a super sleek, chic bob, like timeless.
Yes.
Already people are talking about her. So I think she's going to do really, really well. But we wanted to show you Dawn since she's wearing Dawn in a dark style, also Dawn in a lighter style.
And bobs never go out of style. I feel like it's that classic look that is always in style. You can wear it. And the great about this is a mono, the multi-directional parting. So if you prefer a side part, a center part, if you want to like fancy it up because it's HD, you can add a little texture to it. But you can make this glam and wear like a really nice, elegant dress, or you can just everyday wear. But she, like I said, monofilament top, wefted back with the lace front extending from ear tab to ear tab.
Yep, we love that.
As she said, this is Shaded Mocha. I'm wearing 433, but it just sits perfect. I'll do a little turnaround.
Look at that. And even though she's super sleek right now, again, the great part of having these heat resistant fibers, if you wanted to curl her or give her like a little bit of a wave or maybe a flip out look, anything like that, you could do that with these styles.
Yeah. So great classic precision bob, nice and short, sits right. I have a little bit of a short neck, so sits right above my neckline. So with the HD fibers, you're not going to get a lot of static rubbing, which is great. Sorry, the hair is getting stuck on my chapstick,
No,
just like
I told her before.
Hair.
Yeah, I told her before we got on here. I said you don't want to wear your glossy lips.
That's okay.
But it's all she had. So,
but yes, Dawn classic bob. I think she's going to do really well just because it is a classic style.
Yes. Okay. Did you want to try her on, Ash?
Oh, do you guys want me to try her on in blonde?
Do you guys want her to try her on in blonde? Let us know in the chat. And also, I'll be periodically looking in the chat just to see if you guys are asking questions. So let us know. It looks like they do want you to try it on.
Okay.
So can you try her on, please?
Let's put a blondie on.
So if you see me over here and I'm like over the camera or looking down here, we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, and I'm also just checking. Yes, they all want to see it. I'm also just checking the comments. So make sure if you have any questions on these styles, please ask. Ooh, so
I do
cute.
love this color. This is like my color though, guys.
Okay, and if you notice, she has some face flopping going on.
Yeah, so this is out of the box.
Yes, this is out of the box, but we do have a video on our Instagram and she's doing it right now on a tutorial on how to prevent that so that the hair gets out of the face. So go check that out if you haven't seen it already.
But like this hairline though, that's one of our girls in here that's sitting there watching me was like, "Oh, you cut your hair?" I was like, "No, this is Dawn." She's like,
She thought it was
that
okay.
hairline. She just kept looking at my hairline. I'm like, "Is it okay?" She's like, "No, it's just a great hairline." That's the great thing about this lace front, guys.
Yes. I love it. I love it. So cute. And keep in mind, like Ashley said, it has that extended lace front. So she's able to kind of pull it back a little bit. She tucked it behind her ear. I don't know if you guys saw that.
I love the tuck behind the ear. Though.
Me too. It makes it, when you tuck behind the ear, and we'll go into Aurora in a little bit, which is who I'm wearing. But when you do that, it like just makes it a little bit more natural. Mm-hmm. It just adds to all of that. So I love it. Oh, somebody said your eyes are super blue with that. I love that.
You know, I love dark and I love blonde, but I feel like this one is like my color.
That is totally.
So I'll just wear her until we move on.
Okay. So she's going to keep her on. Love it. Okay. So everybody's loving her. Okay. So let's go to the next one, which is the one that I'm wearing, which is Aurora. Look how cute she is, you guys. So the first thing that somebody said when I took her out of the box is look at all the bounce she has. Mm-hmm. So she has this like barrel curl that you always want to have and get, but sometimes if you go out in the elements, it then drops down. She's not going to drop down. She's heat resistant. She'll stay this way. So she's super bouncy, all the barrel curls. And then she has like this side sweep bang, this butterfly cut like bang on the side. Okay, so check her out. Curtain bang is what I meant to say, not butterfly.
So cut. Sabrina's wearing Venice Blonde 22F16S8.
Look how cute
and
she
right
is.
Here is 12FS8. 12FS12, sorry.
Right, yes.
One of our classics.
Aurora is stunning, you guys, and it's giving Rolls Royce. She's hand-tied. So we've got this 360-degree hand-tied stretch, and then we have this monofilament here. So multi-directional parting, and then the extended lace front too. So keep that in mind. If you're in between like a petite average and an average large, hand tied is really great for you. Mm-hmm. That'll go in between sizes. So keep that in mind too when you are thinking of Aurora. She is so gorgeous.
Yeah.
So check her out. And again, she has these curtain bangs. I said butterfly cut, but that's not her. Curtain bangs here in the front, which also I can like tuck behind my ear. Mm-hmm. And the way that they product development created this style, whenever I tuck her behind my ear, she's still hanging down in front of my ear, giving it a super natural silhouette on the side. So I love that we're able to tuck behind our ears on these styles, mm-hmm. all of them, even yours.
Here, I'll give her a try. Aurora is my dream wave. Oh, seriously, Aurora.
Do you guys want to see her try on Aurora? Let me see if there's any questions while you try that on.
Aurora's the one you like. If you want to change it, you almost need two because these curls are just perfection.
Yes, and keep in mind that you are able to change this style, and we'll go into a little bit about that, and we'll do a little demo here as well to show you. But if you really love her, when you change the style, I would suggest that you get two of her. So then look how cute she is.
I know, I love Aurora.
I know, I really, really love Aurora too.
She like is someone that I want to wear like for my holiday party.
Well, and when
with like a nice dress.
100%. And this is really like a holiday look because you mm-hmm. have these barrel curls that, again, when you try to curl your hair like this and you go into the elements, if you have human hair, it may drop, it may not stay. Look how bouncy and beautiful that is. But with our heat resistant fiber, that curl is going to stay unless you change it. Yeah, all heat friendly. Somebody asked if they were heat friendly. All of these styles that we're showing you, somebody said, wow, oh wow. I am having the same reaction.
Yes, the part can be changed because this is a monofilament top hand tied. So again, both of these last two styles have the full monofilament top. So you can change the part however you prefer. And you can do that with an iron. Heat up your hands a little bit and kind of like push down. That way it kind of stays. What did you call it when you went in for your face?
Oh, we call it face swapping.
Face swapping.
We did a whole video on Instagram.
Yes, I saw that. So
yeah. So check it out because there is sometimes out of the box, your hair may go a little bit more in front of your face. Mm-hmm. But the great thing about heat resistant fibers is we can actually add heat to the style in order to keep that away from the face. So we also have ways to do it on synthetic, but for human hair and heat resistant, you'll pretty much do the same. You'll add heat to those knots and then you'll pull them back. So then you won't have a lot of that. And over time, as you're wearing these pieces and you're kind of styling them to how you have it, like I've worn Aurora a few times now, eventually all of that will start to kind of settle into place with your style.
Yeah. And Aurora is a little bit longer than Dawn, obviously. So you'll get a little of that rubbage, that static rub. And then, so if you ever see your HD wigs kind of a little frizzy at the ends, the great thing is these love heat. They're heat friendly, they need heat.
They need heat.
In that case, you would just take an iron on those end pieces. You don't even need to do it all throughout, just the pieces that are getting frizzy. And that will help you maintain that like look, that frizz-free perfection style.
I do think that's an important thing that Ashley just pointed out is that if you're maintaining your style with the frizziness and all of that, you may say, well, I don't want to go through all of these beautiful curls with heat and only the ends are frizzing right now, which is typically the frizzing is going to happen around the face, under the nape, and then sometimes here. So depending on where it hits, it could frizz up. If you're in the car, I would suggest to bring all of your hair forward so it doesn't bunch up on your car seat. But with that in mind, you don't need to go through the whole hair, all of it, if the only thing that's frizzy are the ends and around the face. So keep that in mind so you can kind of keep that integrity of the barrel curl. It's so beautiful. I know for me, I'm not going to restyle my Aurora. So I will maintain her ends and in the areas that get frizzy though. So that is a very good point. Okay, awesome. So somebody asked if we had a brown style, and we do. That's our last but not least girly.
Yes.
So let's go to her. So next, last but not least, is Celeste. And so we'll have Ashley try her on. So this, I already had her in mind. That's what I meant by our butterfly cut.
Yes, she is the butterfly cut. That is very trendy right now. It has the beautiful layers that just kind of flip and whip.
They're all over. Yeah.
It looks like you just went to the salon and got like a blow dry done.
Yeah.
Like they didn't flat iron it smooth or anything. They just kind of blew it out. And she has the curtain bangs.
Yes, she also has curtain bangs, which curtain bangs are really in again. And it gives you the reason why I love them is because they're long enough. And I can't emphasize this enough to tuck behind my ear and make it look super natural. Like, the short bangs are great. But I love the curtain bangs because they just blend in naturally to the side. I can put it behind my ear. Again, there's something about putting the hair behind your ear that just makes the silhouette on the side look that much more natural.
And the great thing about our curtain bangs, like if you could tell, the length of them it like goes past Sabrina's chin. If you want them to sit higher, you can customize that and go see a professional.
Yeah. And
they can trim it up to like customize to where your face, because everyone's face isn't the same length. Okay, let's go to her cap before I put her on. Celeste has the lace front extended from ear tab to ear tab. She has the single monofilament top, multi-directional parting, so you can part it anywhere you want, but it also has the wefted back. So she has a similar cap to Dawn.
Yes. And I love her too, because as you guys know, with our anytime you have a longer traditional synthetic or a longer heat resistant synthetic, the ends are going to get a lot more tangly. But what I love about Celeste is that we've given her this butterfly cut that almost tapers the ends in a way that makes it much less tangly than your typical long traditional synthetic. So super cute. Somebody was saying, yay for a long layered cut.
Look at this.
Look how cute. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Okay.
It's giving body. It's giving body. I love it.
It's giving just left the salon with the blow dry bar.
100%. Okay. And somebody asked if you could do curl from mid shaft down. Absolutely.
Yes. Here, let me show the back. I can't see, so you'll have to help.
Celeste is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, the back is so pretty. I know you can't see Ash, but yeah, look how gorgeous. And again, talking about that tapered ends, so it's not going to be as tangly as most of the time. The other thing is maintaining her is going to be super easy because unlike Aurora, who has like these big, large, beautiful, voluminous barrel curls, this is going to be harder to maintain and keep those curls if I were to have heat through her. But with Celeste, she just, like Ashley said,
she might be my new favorite.
She looks really good on you. You should keep her on the rest of the time, actually. She looks so cute. And she is wearing Celeste in 633, which is also Raspberry Twist, in case you were wondering. Oh, yep, somebody just asked. Yeah, she's in Raspberry Twist. Yeah, and so somebody else said the long layered haircut allows for movement without tingling. And that's exactly what Celeste does. Yeah. So she has the movement. It's less tingly. So we literally love her. And keep in mind, another feature of these is the extended lace top or the extended lace front, which I know we talked about. So as she's even pulling it back, it literally looks like it's growing out of her head.
Yeah. And one of our partners are. Yes, they straightened her.
She straightened her.
So because someone, hello.
No, but actually kind of like that.
Someone internally was asking like, what happens when you straighten her? Yeah. And she straightened her and oh my God, she was just as cute, looked super just smooth and straight. The layers sat really nicely. But keep in mind, whenever you straighten something that comes layered and textured like this, there might be a couple spots that you'll need to trim up just to kind of even it out, and that's totally normal. But she said it was super easy, 2 spots to clean up, but it looked really pretty.
It looked gorgeous, but honestly, I couldn't even tell it was Celeste.
I know.
So this is the other fun thing is you're getting multiple styles in one. Like she had to tell us that it was Celeste for me to realize that it was Celeste. So again, getting all these opportunities to change up the style. You have multiple wigs within one style, which is amazing. Awesome. Somebody said when you put that up in a ponytail, yes.
Oh, yes.
You could even do a ponytail, like a low little pony. Okay, so I have a couple of things I want to do. One, I want to show you guys a demo on curling a style, which I'll do that in a minute. But before, as I bring over our little model over here, I want you guys to tell us what's your go-to hairstyle. Is it curly? Is it wavy? Or is it straight? And I'm asking you this because this is a bonus entry to win one of these styles in the giveaway that I said earlier. So go ahead and start adding that into the chat. I'm going to bring our model over. See how beautiful our model is?
Oh, she's so cute.
She so cute?
She is so cute.
So just wanting to show you guys the versatility that you can have with these styles. This is actually Skylar, and she's just like our go-to model because Kaden has already curled her. So kind of just want to show you just the different versatility you have with Heat Defiant. So Skylar is Heat Defiant. This is her. She says hello. So one side he made her completely straight and the other side is curly. So let me show you just kind of an idea of how you're going to do this, just so you guys can do this at home. So first off, anytime you are curling a heat-resistant fiber, you want to make sure to take small sections. The small sections will allow for the heat to go throughout the fiber without overheating the fiber. So that's one thing we want to keep in mind is anytime you're using heat, you want to make sure it's at that sweet spot of 270 degrees. Taking a small section about this large, so I'd say like an inch.
An inch, yeah.
And taking her in vertical sections, right? So he took her in vertical sections when he curled her. He then curled her away from the face. So when he curled her away from the face. After he put her through the curling iron, he then kind of dropped it into his hand, right? So you're going to have it away from the face, curl it through, and then you're just going to go ahead and clip that. You can clip it either horizontally or vertically, depending, but make sure to clip that and let it stay in place. So the reason for this is that you are heating up the fiber, which allows you to then style it in whatever shape you want. The cooling down process is what's going to actually hold that shape. So you want to make sure to do this. Sometimes you need to hold it overnight. Sometimes you might need to do it for a few hours. So if you are styling one of your heat resistant pieces, just make sure you have another piece that you can wear in the meantime in between doing the styling. Sometimes it takes a little practice, so definitely do not get frustrated. It is fun to just practice if you are able to. Again, that's why I suggest getting more than one style. If you love Aurora, if you want to straighten her like our partner did with Celeste, I would just suggest getting more than one.
And when you do the curl clip cool, depending on whether you want more volume or if you want it to be like this loose beachy wave, you can change how you're clipping it. Okay, may I?
Please, yes,
okay.
Show them.
Okay. So if you take the curling iron and let me go this way, and you kind of wrap it around the barrel, if you will, depending on the size of the curling iron barrel will determine how curlier you'll get it. Caden and I, or Caden, when he did this, I did Holly last time.
Yeah.
If you kind of do it like that, it will kind of, you can see how the curl's a little bit different than what pushed against. But if you want more volume,
you're a voluminous girl like myself,
you can curl it more up and higher. And then that will set the hair with more body. So it just kind of depends on what you're looking for. And you can play around with it. If you end up doing it like this and it has more body and you're like, oh, that's a lot of body, you could just tap it again with the heat and kind of lay it down a little bit. And that will give you more of this like loose beachy wave.
Yeah. I think the moral of everything, of course, showing you the ways to do it, is to just be patient with yourself and don't get, just like Ashley said, if you style it and you're practicing and you're like, oh, too much volume, you can hit it with the heat again. You can redo the style. That's why we do say 270 degrees, just so you don't want to overheat the fiber. That's really important. So if you're noticing that the heat maybe isn't making its way to some of the fibers, just leave the heat on for a little bit longer. You don't necessarily need to increase the heat. So keep that in mind as you're doing all of this, that it's even trial and error for us in-house. So we're always practicing and wanting to show you guys the best ways to do things. So yes, just be patient with yourself.
And make sure to use, did you talk about the heat treat thermal mist?
Oh my gosh.
Talk about the heat treat thermal mist because you want to protect the fiber. Similar to if you have biological hair or those with biological hair when they style, you're always protecting it. The fiber is delicate. Your biological hair is delicate. Adding something to protect that heat against the fiber will help with the longevity of it, but it also helps with like style memory. And keep in mind with these HD styles, when you alter them, whether you're straightening it or adding a curl, that style will be set until it is reheated and restyled.
Exactly.
So if I were to straighten Celeste right now and I just really loved it, I can wash her, use her, and she'll still be straight until I restyle it. That is the great thing about HD. So if you add the curl and you love it, you can know that it will stay there until you restyle it.
Exactly. And that is super important to note as well. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little demo that we did, and hopefully it was helpful for you guys. If you have additional questions, you can always let us know. So somebody asked about the permatease when clipping in the clip into the hair. So just be careful when you are clipping the clip in the hair. Just make sure that you're avoiding clipping into the base materials. You want to be very gentle. When we just clipped it on her, she didn't go into the wefts or anything like that. So there are ways that you can avoid getting in there just by clipping only the hair that you've heated up, and just be mindful of the base materials.
Yeah.
And the other thing I want to talk about, because somebody had mentioned this before, is that sometimes they notice that there's some crimping that can happen with the clips. So we're using this type of clip, which definitely helps with that crimping. But you can also purchase other clips like online that have some cloth, or you can add cloth underneath it before you clip it down, just to avoid any of that. So keep that in mind. Okay, so hold on. I think it's time to announce.
Should we do a drum roll? That's the exciting thing.
Okay, so how much are you guys loving? Actually, let's do one other thing before we go. Let's add an additional bonus entry. So if you guys are loving the styles that we just showed you, which those were all 3 of them, put some blue hearts in the chat. Let's see if we can get some people to put some blue hearts in the chat. And then we can do our little drum roll. So everybody's loving the styles. So what is the name? Okay.
It says, what are you wearing? So,
drum roll, please. What am I wearing?
Well, it says which one are you wearing? So Sabrina is wearing Aurora.
Yes.
And I am wearing, oh, look at all the blue. I'm wearing Celeste.
Red hearts count too. You know what? It doesn't even matter. Any hearts. Hearts just in general. We see all the hearts. We see all the love. We're so excited. Okay.
Okay. Drum roll. We need the
we're
name.
Announcing on it. Okay. We're waiting for our people in the background to give us the name, guys. We are so excited. Okay. Let's make sure.
We got all the questions.
Good to know about the coral memory. I'm glad you said that. Okay. Are you ready to announce the winner? We have it right here.
Go ahead.
Okay, the winner is, and you get to choose any style you want and any available color that we have in stock. Keep that in mind. So the winner is, drum roll, please, Josh. Jen 8107.
Woo!
Yay, Jen 8107. You are the winner.
DM?
Oh, yes. We will reach out to you in the DMs from our John Renault account. We are so excited for you, Jen. Congratulations. We know you're going to love this style. Everybody else who joined us, thank you so much for joining us. This is a very exciting launch. Again, like we said, the last launch went amazingly well, beyond our expectations. We so appreciate your support, and we just know that you guys are going to love these styles. There's certain little points of them that just make it so natural, that we're really continuing to develop. So continue to let us know what you guys want to see for styles. That's how product development builds and creates these pieces, and we love to hear from you. And we are so excited. We hope you guys enjoyed the live, and we will see you all next time.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.